Hey people. Alright, Grumpy Guy here. So, I've been noticing something going on around here, and it made me realize I need to make this video. I'm talking about timelines. Timelines suck. Life happens. And I don't think people talk enough about it. Because you might be that guy who goes hiking every single weekend, goes out for weeks at a time, your life is based around going out and going hiking. You might be that guy. The vast majority of us are not. So, by the way, I live next to a municipal airport. You may hear a plane or two. Now, but that said, here's what happened with me. August 1st, I closed my business. Looked around and went, well, now what do I do? After 20 years in the same place in business, now what do I do? So, I saw the PCT and went, hey, I've been wanting to do that since I was 8 years old. I'm 53. That's 45 years of dreaming about that. Now I got the chance. All right. Throw my hat in the ring. November 15th comes along, and by the time I get there, all the slots are filled. I lost the lottery. I'm not going to be able to go. Okay. So, I picked up and I carried on. Then there's the holidays and Christmas and all that and everything. So, life got kind of busy there for a short time. And I just kind of moved on. Well, then January 10th came along. That's the second chance lottery, as I call it. I did not expect I was going to have an opportunity. And yet, lo and behold, poof, March 4th, I got a date. Holy crap. How did that happen? Okay, now all the research I was doing between August and November is still sitting there, but I got to go back and get into it. And, I went from having, 4 months, 5 months, to having 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Uh-oh. That's rough. I had to go back and find all the equipment that I'd researched because, I got a lot of camping equipment, but not all of it's appropriate for backpacking anymore. And, a lot of it's outdated, worn out, things like that. So I had to get new equipment, tent, I got 4-man, 6-man, 8-man, 10-man. Didn't have a 2-man, things like that. And that all takes time to figure out. And so then January 21st, I go lay down for bed and wake up 2 minutes later, hacking and coffee. Literally 2 minutes later, no warning. Bronchitis. Bad. I've had it now for 19 days. Most of that time I've had to sleep sitting up. Couldn't go for a walk, couldn't have long conversations, couldn't anything because it would wind me so bad. Couldn't do the research on the internet because my brain was too foggy and I couldn't concentrate. Pretty harsh. Now, having bad bronchitis sucks. Having it within 30 days of starting a 2,600 mile hike, come on, man, that's brutal. But people don't talk about that. I know that people leading up to this trail have car accidents. They have nieces and nephews born, etc., etc. Life happens. There's a lot of life that goes on that isn't going on a hike. But it all affects going on that hike. So when you start thinking about these people who do this, not just me, but everybody, there's a lot of people doing it, and all of them have lives, and all of them have a backstory of what went on before they even got on the trail. They only chronicle the part on the trail where they go, oh, look what went great, look what went bad. What about all the stuff that went great and bad beforehand?